Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna share with you all how to hack yourself into real estate. And so, where I'm at now, I'm in Gilroy, California. They call it Garlic Country. And so, we always stop here when the kids was younger. And the reason we stopped here because they have peacocks, right? And so usually you'll have the peacocks walking around and stuff. And I'm gonna take y'all back here. But how I hack the real estate so I don't even have to own the real estate. First, I looked for some 0% interest credit cards. And so I had first got the US Bank Platinum, and at that time it was giving me 21%, 21 months, zero interest. So that was the first credit card I got. All right. Now I would tell you an easier card to get for those of you that may not have the strongest credit when you're trying to hack into real estate. The easiest would probably looking for a Vantage 3 or 4 credit card, right? And the reason is because they would accept you adding extra things onto your credit file to build it up. Look at all this old machinery. So basically your Vantage 3 and 4, those are like NASA Credit Union, which is an Experian Vantage 4, right? Then you also have BCU. Now BCU is also Baxter Credit Union is also a Vantage 3, but BMO is also a Vantage 4, okay? That offer those 0% credit cards. Now, I will tell you the backdoor way. If you don't already got like US bank credit cards, then you may be able to get Elon Financial credit cards. I was wanting to show you all, like down up in here, then I covered it up. But with those credit cards, you can hack the credit system. So what I did, for me, I had went to a timeshare presentation, and what I did, I told them that I was not interested, right? And so when I told them I was not interested, they told me, hey, we have a deeded property and all we want is $6,000 for it. Now, here's the reason why I went ahead and got it. This is the train track. You're going to see a train coming through here in a minute. Down there, you'll see a train coming through here. But that being said, there's some dogs. Let's see if they still have these turtles. They used to have like a lot of turtles over here. But, so I bought this timeshare for $6,000. But what I didn't know, and they told me about, look at these ducks. That baby duck. Let me see where's the turtles at. They usually keep like a lot of turtles in here. But going back to what I was saying, is what I did know. My wife is getting her some ice cream. So I guess I can relax a minute. But what I did know, going back to what I was saying, is that it wasn't the timeshare week that got my interest. On the back of it, they have this, they call it interval, RCI, right? So RCI is a system where you can buy like extra weeks and stuff, and you can buy them cheap. I'm talking about some weeks you can probably get for like a whole week. You can probably get for like $150 a week. Well, I asked, I said, well, how many of those weeks I can buy? And they told me unlimited. So by them telling me that, like when I have family members and stuff like that, I buy those weeks real cheap or wherever they want to go, and I sell them to them at a markup, right? Because they don't want to own a timeshare, right? But they also would rather stay at a resort versus a hotel because they have more room. Plus they have a kitchen most of the time. So I started using those weeks and selling them like that. Now, other ways to get into the real estate game, again, you know, if you may have a retirement plan or something like that, like a 401k, this is what some people was doing. They was taking out like a margin loan, and they was becoming their own hard money lender. So they was actually becoming a lender, a hard money lender for people. So people would go out and they would find a project and they would need X amount of dollars to fix it up. So they would take a margin loan, because the margin loan they don't pay any tax on. So by them not paying any tax on that margin loan, so basically they have a better leverage, right? Now, by them not paying any taxes on that money and they loan it out, then whatever the profits come in from whoever borrowed the money, they don't pay it back to them directly. They pay it to their corporation, right? And so they're bringing back revenue through their corporation. You also can do this like with an insurance policy. So if you're trying to get into the real estate thing, you didn't find any ice cream or anything? Nothing to drink? You know, there's the other store. Yeah, so if you want to go in there. But going back to what I was saying, is that sorry about that, like with the insurance policies, you can do that. Now, many of us know about like the contract flipping and stuff, you know, where you go and find somebody, you know, somebody that's trying to sell a property and stuff, and you say, okay, I'll take care of it and do it like that, you know. Or, you know, another thing that people have been doing, like I said, this Airbnb arbitrage, you know. So people that's having a hard time like renting out their apartment, basically you stage it and rent it out and stuff like that, and you break the profits off. So you have so many other ways. I know a lot of people want to get into real estate investing, but there's so many other ways. Like I said, my best one that I like is, again, the timeshare, because I don't have to pay the maintenance on it. I don't have to worry about that, you know. I go to the room, they check in, they check out, you know, and I done made my money. They done had their experience, right? So I'm not losing any money, and I can do that as many times as I want to, you know. So that's the reason why I tell people that there's leveraging to it, if you understand it. I tell you a place you can go to. I know a lot of you all heard of Koala, where you can buy weeks, but Red Week, RADWEEK, Red Week is also a place that you can actually go and you can buy weeks as well. Buy those weeks, or you can even buy timeshares. A lot of people, oh, look at these turtles. Check this out. You see what I mean? I remember I used to love, look at him trying to, he's trying to get up on the rock. Let's see if he's gonna get up there. Like I said, with the peacocks, they usually walk around in the parking lot some, but like later on in the evening, you'll see a lot of them. They'll come up from the trails and hang up. So that's the reason why I still love coming here. You know, I haven't been here in, wow, it's been about 4 or 5 years. I haven't been here, you know. But that's what I wanted to share with you in terms of this real estate game. I know a lot of people want to get into it, but it's easy. It's easy. It's all in a matter of the strategy. This one investor guy, he actually showed me how to actually sell your property, then buy the property back and not have a mortgage. It's crazy strategies out here. I'll tell you that. So you want to get into the real estate game, you definitely have opportunities. So we're getting ready to get back on the road. I hope you all are having a wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you in the next video.